favor. Pick me up, take me out later. Don't worry about no paper, 'cause I got my...
Let me get this off my chest before we go any farther. The fucking haters. Let me go ahead and shit on them right now, so I can get this, so I can get past this, so this can be off, so this box can be checked and done. Krillin and Piccolo, you are two goddamn haters, and you should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And like seriously, like go try to give Doomsday a hug, or go lay, or take a nap on the interstate, or go sit in the corner and do something with yourself, goddamn it, because you guys fucking suck. And like, don't sit there and act like you motherfuckers have had the belt and had this shit all figured out the whole time, because you guys are fucking trash in this situation. And I'm glad the Cell Juniors jumped that ass and get you two specifically, because you two haters fucking deserved it. Krillin, Piccolo, you should be goddamn ashamed of yourselves. Namely you, Piccolo. You scream out on Goku twice in this instance, and after the first time, the second time, Goku should have slapped you all across your mouth. You shouldn't have no mouth. Your mouth should have been a character that was killed off by Goku's backhand in the Cell Saga. It should be Piccolo and Piccolo's mouth, and Piccolo's mouth was the first character to die in the Cell games, because Goku slapped him to death, and slapped Piccolo to sleep, and slapped his mouth off, because Piccolo, you trained Gohan first, and not only because you thought Gohan was a good kid, because you saw the potential that he had, and for you to come out and try to shit all on Goku's and Gohan's progress in relationship and hardships the way you did, you should be slapped all the way back to Namek with your bitch ass. You fucking suck. Like, you're a hater, and you've been a hater since the Android Saga full blown. You came out the hater closet in the Android Saga, and you've been a hater ever since. And this is the height of your hater ass moment. You green hating ass motherfucker. Go sit in the corner. Sit down, because there's no way that you should be coming off at Goku like that in that instance. Gohan was the only viable fight left, and you being the experienced mystical, aren't you like 3 Nameks ho? Like, are you serious? Like, shouldn't you be able to tell what Gohan's bringing to the table, even just not even from a power standpoint, just from his demeanor? And like, how dare you shit on Gohan development and his father's training and his father's betting the house on him? How dare you try to scream on Goku and put that shit out there like you have no idea what Gohan's about and how this kid can turn up? And that Goku's completely unfounded, losing his goddamn mind. You know how much shit Goku saved your ass from, bro? Like, you should at least have respect for him if you didn't really believe in the whole Gohan thing, and let that shit ride, like, and shut the fuck up, because that's all you could have did. You wasn't going to touch Cell yourself. And what were you going to do, Piccolo? Go home and tell Cell he's gonna come back later because Gohan's a kid and he's not supposed to be fighting? Shut the fuck up, Piccolo. Gohan's been out here grinding harder than you since he was like 3 years old, and this is his moment. And he's Super Saiyan, he's fleeked out, and even before he turned Super Saiyan 2, and you should have enough faith in him, should have enough faith in Goku to shut the fuck up, even if you didn't really like the call. Which you should have been in love with that call, because you made that call before your damn self. You threw this kid out in the woods by himself for 6 months when he was a little kid. Like, and now he's a big kid, and now you shitting on him from the sidelines. You a hoe, Piccolo. You shouldn't be ashamed of yourself. Now, you Krillin, big head fuck you, biscuit head fuck you. You should be even more ashamed of yourself, because you call yourself Goku's best friend. And you basically helped raise Gohan, and Gohan kept your ass from being lonely in a goddamn. It kept your ass from it kept you being a viable character in the series. Gohan was your lifeline. Gohan's not around, you fucking suck, and you get ran through. and for you to sit there in the hate, you and Piccolo to hate on such an unreal, unfathomable, like, what the fuck type moment situation, like, level, like when I go through these episodes in this closing, this series, this the Cell games, it's like this is one of the most hard things for me to bear, other than some of the things that happen towards the end. But this particular part is so frustrating to me, if you can't tell, and it's so annoying to me that these two hating ass fucks who've been hating for such a long time undercover are finally out in the open as the haters they are, and it is the worst possible moment. And Goku should have been Super Saiyan on their head, like shutting them down. But Goku, being the dude he is, did not start slapping Miles. He should have been slapping Miles in the instance, because they were completely out of line, both of them. Like, and Vegeta says something, but Vegeta kind of knows what Gohan's about, so he kind of just chills, and he like, and plus, Vegeta was like, man, what the fuck else we gonna do? Vegeta's such a G, and I mean, we don't get that context, but he probably was just like, you know what, damn, I guess. And Trunks tried to get in the hate parade too, but it's like, really, Trunks, but Trunks doesn't really have any way to hate either, because Gohan trained him in the future, so he should be shutting the fuck up too. Everybody should be shutting the fuck up and letting the shit ride. And the people who should be shutting the fuck up the most are the people who are hating the most. Krillin and Piccolo should be the one that should be on Team Gohan, the cheer squad from the jump. Like, Gohan, man, Goku, seen Gohan out there, man. Let him turn up on Cell. They should already knew what Goku was getting at, but they acted all brand newish, like this is like Gohan's new at this, like, and Gohan was like, "Nah, I'm not new to this," and his demeanor, like everything he's bringing to the table, he's the training regime, his how in shape he is physically, mentally. He's the replication of his father in every single way in that instance, and that's such a big up to Goku, and they should have been able to recognize that. Piccolo, you hoe, aren't you like 3 Nameks, bro? Like, and you still can't see shit? Like, go sit down, man. Who are you? Like Piccolo, kill yourself. And you too, Krillin. Might as well, like, you guys are worthless right now. You can't even big up for Gohan, like the character that made you two viable characters. Like, shut up, you hating ass bitches. And they've been hating ever since the Android Saga started. Outright, explicitly. They've been low-key haters for a long time. And fuck them in that moment. And I'm glad the Cell Juniors get on their head, like, and because they deserved it. I'm not sad about that. Even though Piccolo, to his credit, even though he's a hater, to his credit, kind of low-key goes off on the Cell Juniors. Still, eventually they get that ass, and they definitely get Krillin's ass, and I ain't mad about it, because they committed one of the ultimate anime sins in my mind in that moment with their hating ass ways, a couple of hoes, like and fucking hoes, seriously. Like, anyways, moving on. I could say more about them two, the hating twins. Those two, but shame, boo, for shame. You guys suck. You guys lose a lot of points in this instance, and it's the last point accumulation session in the whole series. So fuck up on YouTube. Anyways, moving on. Now, before we get into the actual baton pass and the standoff and everything that happens subsequently, there is another really, really funny moment, because Piccolo and Krillin, the hating ass twins, that moment is not really that funny for me. I mean, it kind of is, but then again, it kind of isn't, because there's no way they should be doing that right there. But anyways, you can still gain some kind of humor out of that, especially in this context. But in that context, that really pisses me off. But we already been there. So moving on. Even before then, another really funny ass moment, and I don't know if anybody else picks up on this, but every time I watch the beginning of the Cell games, oh my gosh, it makes me laugh so much. Is Vegeta? Vegeta pulls off one of the most low key funniest things like he does in the whole series, and like we don't have that scene playing here, but I dare you to go back in context and actually try to infer or infuse what I'm saying. When Goku pulls up on Cell at the beginning of their conflict, as far as Cell versus Goku, Trunks comes out and says something like, "And by far, Goku's probably the Earth's or our Earth's best shot." And he's standing right next to Vegeta when he says this. And Vegeta, the way Vegeta turns and fucking looks at Trunks, is like he's about to slide Trunks right then and there. Like, what the fuck you just say? Like, like you just have the Vegeta's expression and how it was drawn in the context of that instance. Just looks like Vegeta's about to take off on Trunks at that moment, and I don't know what held him back. Like he was seriously about to beat Trunks' ass because that was the worst possible time for him to say some stupid extra shit like that in front of Vegeta, and him being Vegeta's son. And even though Vegeta up to that point just shits on Trunks, still Vegeta would probably was like, "Man, show me some respect. I'm still your dad. Goku's not your goddamn dad. Like I'm a Saiyan dad, but I'm still your dad. Goku's not nowhere close to being your dad. You know, like how you gonna say that shit in front of me, bro? Like, I mean, I let you train with me. I let you get closer than anybody else. You know, I mean, I'm still an asshole, but I'm the least assholish to you at this instance. And how, like, really, bro, I should smack the shit out you right now." And that's funny. That's exactly what Vegeta looks like he's thinking about in his head when he turns, and they let Vegeta stare at Trunks for what seems to be like at least a solid 3 hours. Like that stare is so mean, and it says so much, and it's so hilarious. And that's like one of my low key favorite Vegeta moments. It's like he turns at Trunks like, "The fuck you just said, God?" And it was about to beat Trunks' ass. And like but for some reason Vegeta doesn't pull the trigger on that. Maybe because Vegeta's such a G and that had been completely out of context, and everybody been like, "Whoa, bro, whoa. What happened?" Because I don't know if anybody else picked up on that moment as far as the other Z fighters are concerned, but that moment is hilarious. In the Cell saga, in the Cell games are full of so many micro moments like that. It just that's what makes it so beautiful. Like you have all this overarching shit going on. You know, the big fight, the construct of Cell, the history of Cell, Red Ribbon, the actual ribbon from when Goku's born to now, as far as that red line's concerned, that straight line's concerned, and then you have the hyperbolic time chamber training and the androids and all the emotions that's going on and people in their feelings, namely the hating ass twins and it's just like all this overarching stuff's going on, but inside of it, you have these microbial battles going on with everybody because this is everybody's like last stand and everybody's last chance to really prove themselves, and everybody's level 99, and everybody's trying to see how the chips are going to fall as far as who's top dog and who's bottom bitch and vice versa, and there's just like so many microbial things going on as well in the overarching, you know, theme and storyline that it just makes it so fascinating, so influential, and so beautiful. And that's just one of those small little nuggets that you get. Vegeta's such a beast. Shout out to Vegeta, man. And it'll have been interesting, you know, in my mind just to see always play out how Vegeta would have took off, how he would have slugged or DDT'd or Stone Cold Stunner Trunks in that moment, you know, because he looked like he was really close to doing to making Trunks hurt, putting his hands on Trunks, and Trunks doesn't turn, and Trunks doesn't seem to really realize that he's in that kind of danger at the moment of getting his ass beat, in probably one of the most quick and brutal ways in the series. You know, he was in real danger. He doesn't seem to be really aware, but. And we don't talk about Trunks at all, but you know, Trunks is all right. Trunks is all right. He's one of my least favorite characters in the series, and I'm not gonna get into no reasons like that. But please comment. You know, why is Trunks? If Trunks is your favorite character in the series, if he trumps even Goku or Gohan or Vegeta, why? You know, let me know. Like I'm really interested in figuring out why, because to me, Trunks is kind of whack to me, honestly. But and I don't mean that in a very bad way. Trunks is he's just vanilla to me. He's just vanilla and he's extra, but at least he's not as extra as some characters that we already got on. So whatever. Moving on. Vegeta just makes just cracks my shit up in that moment, man. And And unfortunately, Vegeta's already sealed his fate, so we really don't have. We didn't, as we already highlighted, there's really not much good and more else to talk about him as far as this is concerned. Well, that's not true. There's one more, but we already been there. But still, that's just one of those low key Vegeta moments that I don't know if anybody else caught. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if I'm not if I was the only one to catch that or to try to or pick up on that context. But anyways, the baton pass. The G Squad they're just such beasts. And by the G Squad, I mean Goku and Gohan, because we never get their last names, but they're such beasts. And Goku is beast because, again, as we already said earlier, Goku's the best shit talker in the whole series, and he does one of his best diss in the whole series. A lot of things happen in this fight. And he does the best diss, one of the best disses. He has like a lot of great low key disses, but this is one of his best, like, outright, like, fuck you, I'ma shit on you type disses. And he throws Cell a sensu bean, and obviously everybody's on Goku's head and hating on Goku at this point. Pretty much everybody. Two people specifically already, right? But he throws Cell the sensu bean, and that's the biggest diss he could give to Cell, and that's the biggest big up he can give to Gohan, and him and Gohan having that connection and that sensitivity toward each other. At that point, Gohan probably already knew what that was, and Cell was sipping the Kool-Aid at this point. Even if he wasn't before, after he initially turned perfect, he definitely did after he figured he squashed Goku, and then Goku throws him a sensu bean, so he's probably just like, oh man, I'm just. All right, this is over. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and mop this up and blow this planet up and move on. And he's probably really feeling himself at that point. But Goku being the G that he is just shitting on Cell at that point, because he already knew what Gohan was about to do to his ass. So he was just like, here, bro, like, you have no idea what's about to happen to you. I don't want your weak ass having no excuses with your bitch ass. And so and then we get to a few other things here. Gohan's the delivery boy turn up, and when the delivery boy turns up, everybody should be shutting the fuck up at this point. You would think, right? I mean, I know we addressed the haters already, but man, they're still around and they're still talking. And I don't understand why. Like, and so when the delivery boy turns up and shows everybody that there's some validity here to what Goku was talking about, they should be shutting the fuck up. They should already be shut the fuck up. They should definitely be like, okay, damn, maybe I should chill. But they still have no chill, and it's really frustrating. But Gohan, being as ready as he is, steps to the plate. And that will do it for this episode. Take care of yourselves. Hope you've been enjoying things so far. Please subscribe if you haven't. Smash that sub button, as they say. And then also hit me up on Twitter for any questions, comments, or concerns. Also, check out iTunes for the podcast. Stitcher as well if you are not a iOS user. And then, yeah, we were getting towards the end of Dragon Ball Z, the end of Gohan. So hopefully you've been enjoying everything so far. This has been a really, really great ride for me. I'm just learning so much about these characters, and I'm just falling in love with it all over again. And I'm just looking at things from a different perspective, and it's spilling over this aspects of my life. So hopefully, these things can influence and help somebody else to level up too. So that's what it's all about, the level up. So again, subscribe if you haven't. Drop a like, whatever you do when you are hype. And then we'll see you next time for more of this, more of that, and podcast again. And yeah, the World Cheated Project, World Cheated Boy. Enjoy the AMV. I really, really, really am hype about this AMV, so hopefully you really like it. And then we're doing more of this and more of that. So see you next time. Rosary Life all day, Level Up Life all day, and we'll see you next time. The World Cheated Project. Thank you so much.
Got the drop top Hummer for the summer, yeah. Go yard bag with 100, yeah. And I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Say I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Waking up on the hills, right on running, yeah. Smoking on that gas, smell like fire, yeah. Like, got my private chef on my stomach, yeah. Yeah, I like them fresh, she like them sunny eggs. Ew, that's them runny eggs. I might flex around the world and then I stun again. I might flex around your girl and then I fuck again. And the funny thing is, you gon' cuff again.
DatPiff.com world premiere.
Yeah. Got the drop top Hummer for the summer, yeah. Go yard bag with 100, yeah. And I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Say I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Waking up on the hills, right on running, yeah. Smoking on that gas, smell like fire, yeah. Like, got my private chef on my stomach, yeah. Yeah, I like them fresh, she like them sunny eggs. Ew, that's them runny eggs. I might flex around the world and then I stun again. I might flex around your girl and then I fuck again. And the funny thing is, you gon' cuff again. Yeah, I advise you, stop all the hating and you'll make it too. Like, I done had a situation, but I made it through. I paid 1,000 for these shoes, but my easy cost too.
Got the drop top running for the summer, yeah. Hey, go yard bags full of 100, yeah. And I know why you mad, cause I'm stunning, yeah. Say I know why you mad, cause I'm stunning, yeah. Waking up on the hill, right by running, yeah. Smoking on that gas, smell like fun, yeah. Like, I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah. Hey, white and yellow gold, just like Sunny, yeah. I just think that shorty like my go hard swag. Turn my brown bags to a go yard bag. My son told me keep making these old farts mad. He said you drive this foreign like a go-kart, dad. Ay, spitting like they got it, they on that mission. Looking different when you see them rappers catfishing. Eva Bonnie's Neiman Marcus, so we sax fiffing. Always making movies, but we never act different, no. Never changed up, I just leveled up. And I watch the gold diggers pick their shovels up. Watching thirsty niggas try to pick my beverage up. Never spoke on them, I won't bring the devil up, no. Sometimes saying nothing, saying son. When your money talks, now you saying son. Hey, if you ain't get a message, that's a message. Look, y'all know who the freshest of the freshest. Got the drop top running for the summer, yeah. Hey, go yard bags full of 100, yeah. And I know why you mad, cause I'm stunning, yeah. Say I know why you mad, cause I'm stunning, yeah. Waking up on the hill, right by running, yeah. Smoking on that gas, smell like fun, yeah. Like, I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah. Hey, white and yellow gold, just like Sunny, yeah.
I ain't been talking to my idol. I ain't been talking to my idol. Nowadays I feel like I'm my own idol. Scratch you off the list like a vinyl. You're no real girl, I don't really like you. I just really wanna just bite you. Oh, you know I like you. Hope you ain't thinking I'm a wife.
Hold up. Got the drop top running and I got guap coming. Now we eating garlic noodles and they not top ramen. I just laid up with a baddie, got some slop top from a studio. All winter, just to drop hot summers, yeah.
I be in my bag with no travel. Let you be the judge, get your gavel. Hey, I think if I want you, I can have you. Every time I pull up on the avenue. Got the drop top Hummer for the summer, yeah. Go yard bag with 100, yeah. And I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Say I know why you mad, cause I'm stunting, yeah. Waking up on the hills, right on running, yeah. Smoking on that gas, smell like fire, yeah. Like, got my private chef on my stomach, yeah. Yeah, I like them fresh, she like them sunny eggs.
So I'm in my bag, I'm back in my bag now or what?
Nah, you in your go-yard bag now.
Told you I was gonna get back to it, like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna let you know, like, I appreciate you, like, having faith in me and, like, you know, giving me that talk, cause I was going through it for a minute and, you know what I mean? I just needed somebody to really let me know it's time to level up and like stop playing out here.
I mean, it's all good. Real ones might fall back, but they don't fall off.